So overall, these two jerks, this complex is pretty solid. I like this complex, one from behind, one from in front, because it gives you a good chance to put the bar in the right place, and then with the behind the neck, and then practice that same position from the front. I will say, of all the things you do pretty well, timing and tempo and whatnot, the one major issue is in your dip. When you dip down, see here, you come back down, and as you dip down, you cave a little bit forward. See this U shape happening here, dipping forward and then driving through. Forces you to hop forward a little bit. Ideally on the jerk, when you drive, when you finish, you want everything moving up and backward. So I would say to correct this issue, try to keep your chest more upright, your torso more upright. Possibly start by setting your hips back a little bit and readjusting the balance on your foot. You might be too far on your heel, and being too far on your heel forces you to kind of shift forward at the bottom. So I would set the hips a little bit, and then the other thing is here in this position, we want to basically try to get our shin or our knee to not pass in front of that front plane of our foot. You can see how your knees kind of travel just a little bit close to that line. So possibly sticking the butt back a little bit more at the start of the dip will prevent that from happening, and maybe eliminate this kind of action here where you rock forward. As far as from the front, pretty solid, but the same kind of thing happening. You set up, you start dipping right here at the bottom of the dip. There's a little bit of a rock forward, and then drive. It is better than the last one. I think that the practice from the behind the neck kind of reinforces what you're supposed to do. But again, you can see how your knee is quite a bit farther in advance of that plane of your toe. Try setting up a little bit more in the middle of your foot. Try setting up with your hips back a tiny bit. And you might also want to try a split jerk. It's just a better technique. All right.